Every single person who has seen this bag really loves it, and I know one of my friends will try to take it. So before it disappears, let me quickly show you how I made it. This is part 2 of how I made this bag, the series where I show you how I design and stitch and make bags completely from scratch. Recently, someone asked me why I only use gold accessories for my project, and honestly, I've never really thought about it. I naturally just gravitate towards gold accessories, and gold goes with everything, right? So that's what I use for the handle. If you noticed, I also changed the handle placement from what I had in the prototype that I shared in the previous video. I didn't want the handle to be visible from the exterior of the bag, so I attached it to the interior just to give it a very clean look. And since I'll be carrying this bag all day, I wanted the handle to be very sturdy but not bulky, so I went with this design. If there's one thing I've learned from bag making, especially making them by hand, is the importance of patience. I used to rush a lot and I made a lot of mistakes, ruined projects, and wasted so many hours of work. And that's why you see all these pieces are wrapped. I take my time to perfect every aspect of my project, and that's why they may take me longer to make. But for this, I had very limited time and I needed to work faster. Remember I told you I started making this bag 2 weeks before the wedding? What I didn't mention was that I had 3 other projects I needed to complete before I traveled, so I barely slept the entire time making this project. I almost gave up. My entire body was hurting so bad and I was so stressed. But thanks to ChatGPT, I had one less thing to worry about. I can mix my paints with ease. I just tell it the colors that I have, the shade I'm trying to get, and it gives me exactly what I need, and the shade match is always spot on. People often think that saddle stitching is the most challenging part of this process, but for me, it might just be the easiest. It's everything that comes before that, the designing, the cutting, the measuring, the prepping, that is very intense, and one mistake can ruin everything. But once you start stitching, it becomes repetitive and just requires a lot of hand movement. It's so easy that sometimes I zone out doing it, mainly because of muscle memory, and I've done it so many times over the years. So after so many hours of stitching, I finally finished this bag, and it's so refreshing to see that it did not just complement my entire look, but everyone loved it as much as I did, and I know one of my friends is definitely coming to take it. So tell me what you think about this bag in the comments. Please hit the follow button to see what I make next.